Hello and welcome to the Family Camping Europe YouTube channel. This weekend we've been staying at La Chapelle campsite in Argeles Sur Mer, which is in the south coast of France near Perpignan. There's been swimming pools, beaches, and there's so much to this campsite that I can't wait to show you, so keep watching this video to find out what we've been up to this weekend. Camping la Chapelle in Argeles Sur Mer is a very popular campsite for holidaymakers wishing to fly, thanks to its close proximity to Perpignan Airport, which is just a 30-minute taxi drive away. Whilst we drove here for this long weekend, the campsite is situated in Argeles Sur Mer centre, so there is actually no need to use your car while you are here. The reason we booked La Chapelle was purely for the Mediterranean climate. The weather forecast said pretty much everywhere in France would be expecting rain over the weekend, except for the area around Argeles. However, the weatherman was most definitely wrong, and in fact it poured down while we were there. Turns out we could have actually saved 6 hours in the car and just stayed at the beaches closer to home. However, had we had done that, we wouldn't have experienced everything this campsite had to offer. Let's start with our mobile home. We stayed with Eurocamp in a 2-bedroom Comfort XL mobile home with an outdoor lounge. We were spoiled. The outdoor lounge was amazing, and I don't know how we can book a mobile home without one ever again. There's a full tour and review of this accommodation on our channel should you wish to see more about it. Before the weather got bad, we obviously made the most of La Chapelle's heated swimming pool. The newly renovated pool area had some great slides and play areas for adults and children alike. There are 5 different swimming pools, each offering different qualities. There's a covered lane style pool, as well as an external one with a toddler pool attached, a lagoon pool surrounded by cabanas and palm trees, and this was the only unheated pool. And then there was a play pool with splash area and slides. I quite honestly felt like I was at a luxury resort while sitting around the pool, especially the one with the cabanas and the palm trees. The slides were really fun, and at the end there was even a screen which told you your times so that you could race against your friends, but unfortunately we didn't really get to use them as our children were too short and the lifeguards were quite strict on the height rules here. Once we'd finished at the pool, we made sure to visit the pool bar for our post-swim goods. This little snack bar sold beers, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, soft drinks, cocktails, crisps, and foods like hot dogs, crepes, paninis, and so much more, which we didn't expect from such a little shack. When we weren't at the pool, we were likely at the beach. With Mike's Ironman just 1 month away and having only practiced one open water swim, which was at the last campsite we stayed at, he really needed to practice, and what a place to do it. The sea here was unbelievably beautiful. I honestly can't describe just how clear the ocean was. Honestly, it was see-through. Like, you could see the floor as if it was just in front of your eyes. It was so beautiful. Whilst the beach was more gravelly than fine sand, it was still fine for playing, digging and running in the sea, so it really was a great beach and sea to go to. The beach is just 400 metres from the campsite, and to get there you have to walk through the beach town. The shops there are mostly like restaurants, ice cream parlours, gift shops, etc. But, you know, it gives you the holiday feeling. Those seaside tat shops are such a nostalgic feeling, I think. However, if you do want to find a more upmarket seaside town, then Collioure, which is just down the road, is one of your best bets. But I'll show you more on Collioure later. Back at the campsite, there are many other facilities that I want to show you, so let's explore the parks and sports facilities. The campsite had 2 park areas. One was a small park aimed at toddlers. I liked this one the best because I could actually sit down for 5 minutes without pushing a swing or chasing a child. And the other park was a large one with lots of structures, as well as a bodyweight gym and table tennis tables. The larger park seemed quite far away from everything else. It wasn't really in a communal area, and it seemed quite lonely just situated next to a car park. However, it had swings, slides and lots of other things which I don't know the name of.
Like this, Lockie.
Tatty, lie down.
As well as parks, the campsite had a few sports facilities, namely the multi-sports courts, a gym, and of course, tennis. When we arrived at the campsite, we actually arrived really late at night. We were thankfully let in by security, and although we arrived at our mobile home in the pitch black, we promised our 4-year-old an ice cream. So on an ice cream mission we headed. We went straight to the main bar in the campsite, which is called Buddha Bar, and it's the home to the evening entertainment, but unfortunately we were too late for ice cream. However, we made it just in time for karaoke. The volume from the entertainment was quite loud as it is an open air bar area. However, our mobile home was located really nicely out of the way and we didn't hear a thing from the bar at all. However, I have heard that some people situated a bit closer to the bar do hear the noise. So perhaps mention that when you are booking that you'd rather be further away if that's something that will disturb you. Speaking of entertainment, on our second night, the rain was so bad that the entertainment staff actually came around on their golf buggy and told us they were hosting a tombola planned for that night on Instagram instead of at the bar. So, stuck in our mobile home, we eagerly logged on to Instagram Live where we watched the tombola and we won
What's going on, Mike?
nothing. Other facilities include things like the snack bar meets morning boulangerie meets little shop, which is at the entrance of the campsite. This multi-purpose building sold everything from sweets to pizzas, boulangerie, coffee, and although we weren't overly keen on coffee, although we did order a pizza from them and I probably wouldn't recommend it. It was a barbecue pizza and it just kind of looked like a normal pizza with barbecue sauce spiraled around it. One of the things that I really loved about this campsite and the area was the mountain views. The videos that I've got can't even show you just how beautiful it really is. And there was one place that we found so beautiful that we have to show you. I've been to the French Riviera and I've been to lots of beautiful places, but let me tell you, it has nothing on Collioure. This stunning town is an artist's paradise. There's mountains, the sea, castles, stone buildings, narrow streets, everything. I was absolutely wonderstruck and I can't believe I had never actually heard of it before. We were only at the campsite for 3 nights and had we stayed any longer we might have explored other places like Perpignan or St Cyprien, but it's definitely a campsite we plan to come back to in the future. I hope you found this review really helpful and if you have, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really want to help the algorithm, give us a comment, write something to us, hit the subscribe button, just, give us some love if you like this video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching again and see you next time.